one seasoned chef, 3 random ingredients, and 3 tough judges. It's time for Stump the Chef. Today, award-winning chef Matt Weaver will set his creative culinary skills against his toughest opponent yet. Let's see today's random ingredients.
Licorice, alligator, and a mystery can?
Now, let's play Stump the Chef.
Mystery can? Oh,
And he's off.
Well, an exciting day in the Stump the Chef kitchen here. It looks like Matt's jumping right into this mystery can to find out what he has to work with. He's already got alligator, he's got licorice, and he's got...
Oh. Cream corn? I've already got alligator and licorice, guys. Alright. If you're gonna get weird on me, I'm gonna get weird on you.
Matt's countering the challenge with his counter weird challenge, so let's see what he does.
I can't imagine anything but something weird coming out of alligator, licorice, and cream corn. Let's see Matt's reaction one more time when he heard he had a mystery can to work with. Does not look happy, and I can't blame him.
Back into the left.
Dicing up the licorice. Now, you know, Matt's going to have to use this ingredient very sparingly. It's a potent taste, and I don't think I've ever seen anyone use it in a dish.
Well, you know, my family being carny folk, we actually use the leftover licorice from fairs to garnish our meals.
Really? So, you were the bearded lady? Matt's throwing a mirepoix now into the saute pan.
You know, it's a common misconception that mirepoix is French for look at my feet, but it's actually named after the guy who had the chef make it for him.
Always a fountain of useless knowledge. It looks like Matt's going to be using this as the base for his meal. It's made up of diced onion, diced carrot, as well as some diced celery mixed up in there, and it's used in a lot of cooking as the basis for soups, for stocks, and for many meals.
Well, let's see how he makes this mirepoix weird.
Sorry to interrupt, guys, but it's time for Matt's Tangent.
Licorice plants have 40-inch roots which contain a compound called glycyrrhizin, which is actually 50 times sweeter than sugar. Bitter flavors partly mask this sweetness and give licorice its distinct flavor, which is similar to anise or fennel seed. Found wild in Asia and southern Europe, licorice roots are dried, cut into sticks, and sold as sweets. Licorice candy or confectionery is made from the flavor extract of the roots combined with sugar and gelatin. My favorite way to eat licorice is actually to drink it. I enjoy dark, stout European beers flavored with licorice and cocoa. Enjoy.
Meanwhile, back in the kitchen.
And here's our third ingredient of the day, the alligator ground up, being put into a bowl. It looks like Matt's going to be making some sort of alligator mixture for us today.
Ground alligator is the best alligator because whole alligators tend to bite back.
Absolutely true. He's putting the cream corn right on top of that. It looks like he strained it, got all the juice out, and now it looks like he's going to be sprinkling that licorice right on top. I guess Matt's decided to throw caution to the wind and just take all 3 stump ingredients and mash them together today.
Well, when I wasn't the bearded lady, I was wrestling alligators in the carnival, and let me tell you, the ones that lost, they ended up being dinner. And you can really mix just about anything with alligator and have it taste good.
It looks that way. Cream corn, licorice, some red pepper flakes, a little bit of salt. He's got the mirepoix waiting in the wings there. Not exactly sure where this is going, but I guess he's got my attention. Cracking a couple of eggs into that mixture. Do you have any ideas where he's going with this?
The only thing I can guess is by putting eggs, he's going to make it kind of congeal together a little bit so you can do baking or frying or some kind of form of patty maybe with that mixture.
You may be right. He's throwing a little flour in there too. That would give it a nice little breading, almost like a alligator crab cake, perhaps.
That's an interesting thought. And there goes the mirepoix.
Absolutely. It's got a nice color on it. You can see he sauteed it for a while. Got some caramelization on it. It's going to have some really interesting flavors with the onion, carrot, celery, alligator, cream corn, and licorice. I'm not sure that I'm with him on this one, but one thing's clear. He's definitely gotten weird today. So that's what Matt had up his sleeve today. It looks like he took this alligator mixture and actually put it into a lollipop pan?
Yeah, but you know, to be honest with you, that's not that weird to me because being carny folk and all, we always put our food on a stick.
You can see there he formed it into patties, put sticks on each one, popped them in the freezer, and now he's deep frying them.
You know, you put some powdered sugar on those things, they'd outsell funnel cakes easy.
Let's head down to the kitchen, find out what's going through Matt's mind at this moment. Matt, 3 really tough ingredients today. What the hell are you doing?
Alligator, licorice, and then you give me a can of cream corn. Like that's supposed to help. Today I'm using the licorice as the fennel seed in Italian sausage. It also inspired me to be a little whimsical, so I'm using the lollipops. Presentation and innovation would be fantastic today. Flavor, it's licorice. We'll see.
Well, Matt, you got the innovation, you got the presentation, but if you don't have the taste, you're just going to get stumped. That's like carny law.
It's plating time.
Well, like it or not, you have got to agree that Matt gave it his all today. 3 of the most difficult ingredients I think he's gotten yet. And just look at that dish so far. I gotta say, I think it actually looks pretty good.
I have to agree, he does have the presentation down there. He definitely has innovation. I have to go back. Is it going to have the taste, though? That's what I want to know. But props to Matt because he really gave it his all today.
Well, the taste is going to be up to the judges. Matt seems pretty unsure about it himself. Let's see what they have to say.
Looks good to me, but let's see what our judges have to say about that.
Gentlemen, today I was given alligator, licorice, and cream corn. So I've thrown all the culinary rules out the door. I have made lollipops for you out of alligator and licorice. I call it the Black Alligator Swampsicle. Dig in.
So actually that was pretty good. I'm not a licorice fan, but I did taste the alligator and the cream corn. And I would say, Matt, you passed. I actually like that.
You know what, Matt? That's not too bad. Everything except for the licorice I'm feeling. The licorice really is a breaker for me, though, because I really don't like licorice at all. So I definitely tasted in there. Everything else, the other 2 ingredients, the cream corn, the alligator, great. If only that licorice wasn't in there. I'm going to say you've been stumped.
For something that's the swampsicle, I really expected something maybe a little more spicy to go with the flavors. I mean, it's edible. I don't think I'd order it in a restaurant. I do like alligator. I do like licorice. I'm going to have to give you a stump, sir.
Okay.
Matt, you've been stumped.
All right.
Let's see the verdict. Close, but no cigar. You've been stumped.
Yeah, I got stumped. I mean, alligator, licorice, and then a mystery can? What's that all about? I did get 1 out of 3, so I guess that's a personal victory. And yes, I tasted it. It did need some spice. I had fun making the popsicles, though. I hope you had fun watching. Don't cook with licorice. See you next time.
That's it for this episode of Stump the Chef.